Welcome to the Coffee Hour podcast. So for our first episode of Exploring SG, we went to the west, and the first place we visited was the Starbucks at Rochester, Buena Vista, around there. So you'll realize that this Starbucks, right, is very, very different from the ones we usually see in malls. I think this one is like they made use of those villas that was left from the British colony era that Singapore experienced, you know, the history stuff, yeah. So this Starbucks, right, you can tell it's very different, and the atmosphere here really makes you calm down, and especially since it's like a very contrast from the surrounding buildings that are known to be used for office work, but here it feels as if you're in a different world. So I really do recommend if you're looking for a new spot to actually hang out or study and you don't want to go to those overpriced cafes, but do know that the prices here are still the same. There's no change to anything here. The second spot we actually visited was the Clementi Forest, just opposite of Ngee Polytechnic bus stop. The whole place here is not anything like MacRitchie Reservoir, okay? It's real challenging, and you really do have to like stretch your legs to cross rivers and things like this. So I think if you're really down to hike and you really want to explore the more foresty part of Singapore, this is definitely a good place. And if you want to do team bonding, sure, use this place, okay? But do know that we took the 2 km hike, but it took us 3 hours. So if you're down to actually change the record of using like less than 3 hours, feel free and let us know how long y'all took, okay? The last place we visited was this place called Junkie's Corner, and as its name suggests, it's really a corner full of junks. But this junk, right, it's really junks from like many decades ago. So you have a lot of like handmade wood furniture, you have countless grandfather's clock, and so many jewelries that the uncle said it was so expensive that students, I don't think, can purchase it. I was like, okay uncle, okay. The sass, sure. But do know that the walk towards the place is really creepy because mostly people visit there by car, and we walked the entire way in, so it's really creepy. But I think if you're down to go and explore these hidden parts of places in Singapore, then sure, why not just visit Junkie's Corner, right? And these kind of shops is really a place that you must visit once in a lifetime if you're in Singapore, because such places are quite a rare find in Singapore. And from what we know, Junkie's Corner is actually about to close in December. So what are you waiting for? Visit the West today!